Hey guys, what's going on?
Welcome to another episode of Double Chin News.
From the global headquarters of the Double Chin News.
Yeah, from our global headquarters
Batcave.
with the white screen and yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we're in New York somewhere hidden.
Yeah.
Because we are, rebels.
And what we're hidden from is the eventual coming of the artificial intelligence apocalypse.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're talking about today. This I love. Man, you might not know this, but I am a huge, what do you call it? Huge geek about the future of artificial intelligence and how it's gonna take over the world.
Okay, did you like the movie Artificial Intelligence? Have you seen it?
Like that one. That's the Will Smith one, right?
No.
That's iRobot.
Yeah, it's
AI.
iRobot.
Which one's AI?
AI was the little kid from The Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah, no. I'm talking about no. I'm talking about like apocalyptic.
How about iRobot? Did you like that?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's tell you guys about the story.
Okay.
So recently, Elon Musk. If you don't know who Elon Musk is, I actually like him a lot because he's the founder of Tesla, or the current CEO, whatever you want to call it, brain person behind Tesla, which is the electrical car.
Yep.
Then he also has a new thing called SpaceX.
Yep.
Kind of like Richard Branson. They're trying to have commercial flights to go to the moon or take people into space, like everyday people like me and Mike. And then he's probably a tech entrepreneur and pioneering of a lot of other things. So anyways, he's been on a sort of a recent rant. In different interviews, he's been warning people about what he thinks if we're continuing down this path of pioneering artificial intelligence, and you see it everywhere today, and I'll give you guys a lot of examples, because I'm telling you, I'm an AI geek.
Okay.
In 5 years, definitely before 10, we could see a real, I guess I'm paraphrasing him, like a Terminator scenario.
Okay.
Where
Judgment Day.
Skynet. Where AI takes over the world and enslaves people or destroys the world or whatever.
Okay.
So you want to read his?
Okay, so he made a comment that was quickly deleted, and he said the pace of progress in artificial intelligence, I'm not referring to narrow AI, is incredibly fast. Unless you have direct exposure to groups like DeepMind, you have no idea how fast it is growing at a pace close to exponential. The risk of something seriously dangerous happening is in the 5-year time frame, 10 years at most. This is not a case of crying wolf or about something I don't understand. I'm not alone in thinking we should be worried. The leading AI companies have taken great steps to ensure safety. They recognize
to recognize the danger, or they recognize the danger,
but believe that they can shape and control the digital super intelligence and prevent bad ones from escaping into the internet. That remains to be seen.
You know what I love about disaster movies is that we're in a real life disaster movie when I read that. Okay? Because here's what happens in disaster movies, AI or like natural disaster, right? There's warnings. People are like, if you don't do something about this volcano, 2012 is, people are like, don't worry about it. Or like, in AI movies, like, guys, we're going down a dangerous path. And they're like, no, we can control it. Oh, what happens? Like iRobot. Or the Johnny Depp movie where that one?
Kind of weird though. That one was kind of whack.
Did you see that one?
I didn't want to see
I watched that one.
You watched that one?
I had to watch that one. Okay, so this is what in the last, like, ever since when I was a kid, I watched the movie Terminator, right? And it fascinated me because basically at the heart of the Terminator movie is basically Skynet, right? You see the famous scene where they create these robotic hands.
Yes.
All right, and at first everyone does this because robots are great. They can take care of they could do things automated, right? And also whatever, they're cheaper to build or whatever. So anyways, the robot then gains artificial intelligence, realizes that humans are the biggest threat to themselves, and then they launch a nuke and wipe out the human race, and then there's a big giant galactical war with humans and robots. All right. And now Elon Musk is saying it's true. Like, we don't know. We're not there every day to see how these AI companies develop. And he's saying they're going really fast.
And he's saying at a recent Vanity Fair conference, Musk was telling the audience that, and this is something you can kind of relate to. He's saying that artificial intelligence could cause robots to delete humans like spam, kind of like weed it out. So he's saying, it functions like something getting rid of spam email, and it determines like best ways to get rid of spam is basically getting rid of all humans.
Right. Because robots don't know what murder and they'll be like delete. Oh, how do I delete you?
Robots have no soul.
Right, or emotions.
Conscience.
Exactly.
And I think like lately in the last several years, remember when we were younger, when Terminator first came out, the talk was all about robots taking over, Y2K, all this stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
I think in the last decade or so, the attention had been turning from a robotic apocalypse to a zombie apocalypse because of all the zombie movies and TV series coming out.
But now.
But I think like, okay, what's more likely? Zombie apocalypse or robots, technical apocalypse.
And recently, like, I keep up with tech a lot, right? And in the last 5 years, I've noticed this thing. And, you could be like, Dan, you're crazy. But first of all, what scares me the most, first of all, all this AI. But then when you match AI with, for example, things like 3D printing, with drones, with the Google robots that you see, like these animals, right?
Well, even simple thing as GPS.
Or a simple thing as GPS. I mean, GPS
because,
been...
look, I now listen more to my GPS than my common sense. I gotta tell you that.
This is really funny because you can make a joke, GPS kills more people every year in the US than whatever, because GPS do kill people, right?
Sure.
Because they're like, take a left, and then you careen off a cliff. Okay, but all jokes aside, that happens now, but in the future, if you imagine, I mean, if you let a computer decide, you're essentially giving the control to the computer, and you have no idea. Here's what people don't realize. When you try to shut a computer down and it is uploaded, it can do things way faster before you even press that button to shut it down. It could send signals and instantaneously affect the world, okay? Because we're all interconnected.
Okay, yeah.
And so. But like I was saying before, now you have all this technology, like wearable tech, right? Like wearable tech, it can monitor your heartbeat. I mean, can't you imagine like artificial intelligence? It's all Wi-Fi now, right? It could send a signal. It could reprogram itself. What if the bracelet becomes a mechanism to lock you down?
Well, well, the thing is that it's not just about like the wearable technology or whatever. It's about how fast technology is advancing.
Yeah.
So, the last few years, we've been hearing more and more about robots.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's robots that does common housework.
Yeah.
Now there's robots that...
Red flag.
Right. So all these robots are coming out. We just did an article for Off the Great Wall. We just did a thing for Off the Great Wall about a Chinese farmer who developed over 30 kinds of robot, and one of them even pulls like a buggy for him, whatever. So all these robots are coming out.
Yeah.
And as they come out, who wouldn't want a robot?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I would want a robot. Oh, it cleans my house for me. Why wouldn't I want a robot? So next thing you know, realistically, sure, there could be a scenario in the future where there's a lot of robots among us.
Yep.
What if they kill us?
Yeah. But honestly, like what you just said was the plot to iRobot, right? In the future, iRobot, it starts with this one servant robot, and he suddenly goes rogue. Okay, and then they discover that the Megamind robot has been implanting all these servant robots in the household of all the citizens, and then gives them all a signal to enslave the humans. And when you try to attack a robot, I'm sorry, if I even spit in Mike's eye, he'll temporarily
replace you with a robot that doesn't spit.
All right, no, but I'm enunciating. Haven't you took drama class?
Yeah. What was that? What was that?
That was the Friends episode. No, the Friends episode. You're talking about the Friends episode where Joey and Gary Oldman. And they're doing Shakespeare.
When I enunciate, I spit. And Joey's like, okay, let me try. Blah blah blah.
So we're getting off the subject. No. All right, back onto this robot thing. This is serious. This is I'm not trying to make light of this. Like I've been afraid of this.
Serious?
It's serious. Look, I'm just one person. I'm not going to change the world talking about. But Elon Musk, he is he is highly regarded. Sure. So when he makes these comments, people listen. And I'm saying, listen to this guy because it can really happen.
Let me ask you. Okay, let's say it is possible to have a zombie apocalypse as well. Which one is scarier? Zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
100% robot apocalypse. Is that even a debate? Are you kidding me? Zombie apocalypse? Here's the thing. Zombies are not in tech. Zombies need to get to you, and I can arm myself and have a potential fight with them to save myself. Computers, they win. Look, it's all around us. That's like saying, like, would you rather fight Magneto or would you rather fight, like, Wolverine?
But what if, let's say, okay, zombies, here's the thing. Zombies run on natural power. Zombies never shut off. Computers, if it runs, out of power, it could shut off.
Listen, that's why you need to watch that Johnny Depp movie. Okay, what you just said right there, you're thinking, humans have the ultimate hand, because we'll just unplug it. No.
I'm going to just like EMP the whole globe.
No. Here, who controls the EMP? Robots.
Dude, there's cannons for that too.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Yo, when I was playing Command and Conquer, I was like shooting off EMP tanks everywhere.
Oh yeah. Use a video game as a reference. Dude, I'm telling you right now, this moment, zombie apocalypse means we're still safe relatively, right? We're still indoors. Dude, we can arm ourselves. We can. It depends on what. Wait. No, listen.
Become a zombie.
Depends on what kind of zombies. If you're talking about like 28 days later, those freakish zombies, you're dead. But if you're talking about the like Zombieland zombies, I kill those guys.
World War Z zombies.
Oh, those guys are. No, but they were still like.
They were fast. They were like climbing that big ass wall.
No, but dude, Brad Pitt still defeated them. Like 28 days later,
he
those
found
zombies.
A cure accidentally.
Yeah, but
he had to just like military power against the zombies, he would have died.
Right, I have to say though, I love a good artificial sci-fi movie, and I love zombie movies. I love those two movies.
Let us know who you think will win in a fight, or which one you're more scared of, zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse.
And also, let us know if you actually take what Elon Musk said to heart, like if you're actually worried, or you're like, yeah, that can never happen. Because I really think it can happen. I'm not saying 5 to 10 years, but one day, if we're allowed to go down this path, I mean, seriously, like, come on, you're gonna have phones. And it all started with Siri. I'm serious. Like, when I don't use Siri.
Why not?
Bro, that's another debate. Because I'm not gonna give I don't use Siri. You know why? Because if I want to have a recommendation, I will go and do it myself. Because
why are you asking Siri for recommendations?
People do it all the time. Siri, recommend a restaurant. That's the commercial.
I just
what do you use Siri for?
Reminders. Give me a reminder in 20 minutes.
That's fine. But let's say Siri had a mind of its own. Oh, I'm going to set a new reminder for Mike. Oh, I'm going to drive Mike off a cliff.
How's Siri going to drive me off a cliff?
When it develops artificial intelligence.
Dude.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Let us know what you think. We kind of got sidetracked in there. But anyways, this is a really interesting article. Let us know and share and like.
All right, guys. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, all that good stuff. See you later.
Peace.